A Billings man has been sentenced to a total of 80 years in prison for the killing of his 4-year-old stepson in a case that shocked the community. Christopher Harris-Simchuk was found guilty in March of deliberate homicide after drowning Jackson Gatlin in a bathtub filled with extremely hot water back in October of 2021. That sentencing handed down after nearly 3 hours of emotional and sometimes scathing testimony.
Sir, your sentence is 80 years in the Montana State Prison with none suspended.
Christopher Harris-Simchuk was convicted in March in the death of his stepson Jackson Gatlin.
I've seen a lot in 15 years. And what happened to these kids was evil.
This is the worst one I've been involved in, for sure.
Harris-Simchuk's sentence includes 80 years for deliberate homicide, along with 10 years for tampering and 5 for assault on a minor, which will be served concurrently.
We're grateful that justice was served for the victims. This was a long time coming. This was a case, obviously, that occurred 4 years ago, and the family has been waiting very patiently for this day, and we were glad to see them through it.
Christopher Harris-Simchuk sat in this chair. The family that supported him sat on this side of the courtroom. Other family and friends sat on the other side, and he listened to all the testimony of people that wanted to have some input into his sentencing.
And I hope that you spend the rest of your life behind bars, even though that does not bring justice to what you did of stealing so many of their innocence.
I'm requesting that the defendant be held accountable for his actions, with sentencing that reflects the time my family will spend without my son, and which will be forever.
Other family members spoke in support of Harris-Simchuk, asking for a lighter sentence.
I have known Christopher Harris-Simchuk for 38 years as my brother. I can confirm that he is a person of great integrity.
I have had the pleasure of being Chris's nephew. I have been impressed by his kindness and dedication to his family.
The sentencing may have been handed down, but the family's pain is far from over. Harris-Simchuk's wife, Lana Marie, the mother of Jackson, has also been charged with 6 felonies, including child endangerment and abuse of her children.
Lana was supposed to testify, but she invoked her Fifth Amendment right, but we have the right to confront the witness. Well, we didn't get that in this case. So that's just one of many appeals.
The judge said no one will leave the courtroom thinking this is a perfect sentence, and the community needs to know the significance of this crime.
This is who we're talking about. This beautiful face, this beautiful boy who's gone.